The reason why you think that school is scam is because you have this mindset that the reason why you are going to school is to get a job after you graduate. And when you now graduate and you didn't get a job, you'll now be like, oh, school is scam. But I'm here to tell you that school is not a scam. As early as 5 years, I could say my parents' name, where we came from, and the streets we live in. Even when my parents eventually got a phone and a SIM card, they made it mandatory that I and my siblings will cram the numbers. And maybe once in a while, or once in a month, or during weekends, they will call us to come and memorize their phone numbers, tell them where we live again, where we came from, and then say our names. And they even taught us how to spell our names and their own names. To some extent, they made sure that we could memorize one person's number in the extended family. Maybe it could be my cousin, my auntie. They made sure. We didn't learn this one in school. We learned it at home. My parents made sure that we knew all these things, and trust me, it helped. It is so disheartening that you see a child in primary 6, sometimes in just 1. They don't know where they came from. They can't pronounce, or they don't know the streets where they reside. They can't even spell their parents' name, not to talk of their own. Like, very, very disheartening. Dear parents, ensure that your child can at least be able to mention the name of the streets where you reside, where they came from, and even your names as the parents, because anything can happen. The world is getting bad on a daily basis. You can imagine finding a child missing, and then you ask him, what is your mother's name? You'll be like, my mother's name is Mama Chikodi. My father's name is Papa Chikodi. And we live there. Like, how do you help such a child? Things are happening now. Like, things are happening. But I'm going to tell you the reason why I made this video. It's not just about the kids. Adults are also inclusive. Now, let's talk about the adults. An adult will bring the parents to the clinic. You give them a form to fill. They wouldn't know how to fill the form. Why do you not accompany them to the hospital if you cannot at least give the basic details about them? Even their age, you don't know. What if anything happens now and they buy? That means it's my own age. You now go and carry and put on the poster. Be like these things, it's very, very disheartening. And you hear people saying school is scam. How is school scam? If you cannot be able to provide the basic details, like filling a form, your name, where you came from, where you reside, phone number, next of kin, and all of that, you cannot provide it. Then which one are you now going to provide? Like, what is now your contribution in the society? If you're going to stress me, you accompany your parents to the clinic and you cannot do the needful. I am not the one that is doing what you're supposed to do for them. Like, it's just so, like, it's somehow. That means if you lost tomorrow as an adult and I find you and I'm trying to help you, oh God. Or probably you have an issue with somebody, you now end up in police station and they give you paper to write statement. You cannot even defend yourself. You cannot even write something that needs to defend yourself. All the bad though, it is very, very bad. I'm saying this thing from a place of hurt. Dear new generation parents, if you don't know it, at least endeavor that your child, the one you gave birth to now, knows it. So that the one you cannot do, they will step in. Not be say you don't know, and your child don't know, and you're not even bothered. Dear parents, not be everything then they learn for school. Sometimes do your own part at home. Make sure that your child that is now 5 years old, 6 years old, make sure that they can memorize your number, that of your husband, that of their uncles, relatives, cousins. To some extent, not everybody, at least one person in the external family that is very close to you guys. Let them know the streets where you reside, where they came from. Anything can happen, trust me. We're not praying for evil to happen, but let these kids be enlightened. Let them know these basic things. It will go a long way. It will help them seriously. You know how proud it is that a child came to the clinic with the parents and then you give them a form and they fill it like neatly. They write their name, their parents' name, phone number, everything. Like, it makes me so proud. I hope with this little point of mine, I have been able to convince you and not confuse you that school no be scam. Study to get yourself approved, not to get a job. So when you don't get a job tomorrow, you feel that school is a scam. It is not a scam. You are studying to get yourself approved. May you not go sign something go buy you one day because you could not read and write. I rest my case.